Hey, my babes, how are you guys? I hope my trans girls is doing well out here because it is a lot going on in the world. Like, two genders recognized. Oh, that, baby, that don't bother me none because I'm already a woman evolving, right? So, man, woman, recognizing that that's already the same as what we already used to anyway. I didn't even know that people identified as X on identification, ID, driver's license, or passports. I don't know. I actually got my gender marker changed 3 years ago. So my driver's license say female. So I'm not worried about that. I don't think that was attacked, but I'm not worried about it. Somewhat of the executive orders, I am bothered by it, but it's not affecting me currently because I'm always going to be great. My spirit team is going to make sure I'm fine. I always been fine. I've been telling you all my babes for a little while. Make sure you have your ducks in a row. Make sure you're getting your surgical operation scheduled and all of that before they terminate them policies. So make sure y'all getting y'all done. Even if they was to try to attack something to do with HRT for trans folks, baby, it's medically necessary for my health for me to take estrogen. So, I'm not trying to fearmonger my babies because the trans community is under fire, governmental at the moment, but they're not stripping. They're not stripping hormones from us and all of that as of yet. That's going to be very hard. They're not going to be able to. And I blame a lot of you imposters on TikTok and every other social media platform for pushing all of this out there like that. You guys was getting all the gigs, all the money, all the attention over the real transgender people. You guys are just going through phases. You'll be detransitioning next year just to see how it works and to showcase it to people. You're living in a fantasy world. A fantasy mindset turns to reality. So all of this that's going on is not going to affect you. You're on video, you're arguing with waitresses, fighting people in public because they misgender you because you have a beard and a wig on. Big, strong ass motherfucking muscles. No softness anywhere. You have on them big ass moon boots, making you 5 times taller than what you are. Talking about, I'm a woman. Don't call me no man. I am a woman. I'm not a sir. This is the reason. You know that people see it online and they just run with it without even doing their research. They don't even care. And shame on the people who just take it and run with it, thinking that that's all it is. Going into the women's bathroom with a cam recorder, harassing them folks, trying to get a reaction out of them for your own personal gain and content, using your followers to fight your battles and create a ruckus. You're the problem. You have thousands of dollars, making thousands of dollars from all them gigs. You use and abuse the gender affirming care, complain about it, create all this ruckus online when you make well more than enough to pay for this. You ate and left no crumbs for the next. You was greedy. The trans youth can't access gender affirming care. I don't worry about what's going on in other people's households, I focus on mine. A bitch was just depressed like a month ago. It's not a problem for me if kids wants to do so. Let me just get one thing straight. Let's clear some stuff up because there seems to be a misconception that it's just children out here taking hormones, getting surgical operations. You know how rare that is? Do your research and look at this statistics. It is not many transgender children that just taking hormones. If transgender people is 1% of the population, how many kids is taking hormone? How many that you know in real life? How many have you saw? Because I haven't saw any. I don't know any. The only thing I see is on the internet. You may see 3 that have had gender affirming care and making a big hoopla about it. Taking away gender equality, that is not cool because a lot of businesses won't recognize it, which means it would make it harder for trans folks to get jobs and keep jobs because they don't have to acknowledge you. They don't have to accept it. Before it would be discrimination. What about now? What about now? Did they just take us 20 years back or what? All this hard work that the advocates and so many people have fought for all these years of the 20s, of the 2000s, has just been completely like turned around. You know, it was one thing of people individually disagreeing with transgender. Now the commander in chief of the nation has stamped it to paper and vocalized his disdain. It's really gonna make everyone else fall in line to that because people want to follow the laws. People want to follow. Is blowing a whistle to all of the people like, I do not support this. I'm the leader. I do not support this. So what do you think all the the peasants, the followers gonna do? Organizations, businesses, not even gonna be acknowledging gender equality. So if you get caught a man and harassed and you're suicidal, depressed, no one cares because there is no foundation to back you up. Oh, child. Look, let me make all my money, honey, while I can because there's going to be a lot of people out here posting ads because of you guys as president, you know? I feel for a lot of my people who's going to be affected by this. It's not cool at all just to know that the president is literally against and dislike the type of the person that you are in your community. A person like that, their Make America Great Again is going back to the 13th, 14th Amendment. That's their definition. They're going back to 1865. It's a metaphor. You didn't know. If you believe in something and you stand for something, stand on it. Not because the person that say they is your leader told you to do it. What do you feel you should do? So I just want to say a prayer to all my people who's affected by, this ban executive order and what's going on. Make up my own and freestyle. We the people who dwell in the shelter of the Most High will rest in the shadow of the Almighty. The Holy Spirit is our refuge, our fortress. Our ancestors is our refuge, our fortress, our backbone. In them we trust. The Lord is our shepherd, we shall not want. He lays us down in green pastures. He leads us beside still waters. He leads us in the path of righteousness for his name's sake. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod, your staff, they comfort me. Prince of the heavenly host, Saint Michael, defend us in a battle against a world of dark and evil. Come to the aid of man who Almighty God created immortal, made in his own image and likeness. Michael, be by our side, giving us strength, protection, faith, trust. Amen. Ashe. So anyway, my babes, where have I been when I took my little break? Like, what was going on? As I mentioned, I was going through some mental illness, of depression. It hit me really hard after I had the surgery because actually I wasn't seeing any medical professional for either one. But the stuff I was going through was I was feeling like very lonely. I felt like I was losing myself. I was missing out, reflecting on missed opportunities. I was doing third shift very, very heavy. Waking up is nighttime. Go to sleep morning time. Every day. Missing out on life. Handle business because there is no business being handled at night when that's your shift. I was just getting so behind on so much stuff. I was barely working, barely. I didn't even want to work. I did not want to entertain any client. I would just pass up opportunities. Nope, I'm not available. Nope, I'm not getting out today. Not tonight. How about tomorrow? Knowing how this shit works. Knowing you're not on a clock getting paid by the hour. Every opportunity that comes, you better take it because you don't know when the next one will come. You can hope, you can pray, you can have faith and expect, but that doesn't mean that it will. My appetite, it was decreasing, it was increasing. I just felt so bad about my weight because I feel like I was so big. Getting behind on rent. Bitches gotta pay bills. I was actually going through it before the surgery. And then after the surgery, it just really, everything just hit. It just intensified. My emotions was really all over the place. I'm an empath naturally. That has heightened like crazy. A whole nother video for that. My car was fucking up. I had so many issues with that. Couldn't drive it. So I was stuck in the house doing third shift. I couldn't even drive to a client if I wanted to. Couldn't DoorDash to go make money because the car isn't good. Missing out on a hell of opportunities. I had a modeling gig. I had a modeling agency reach out to me. Baby, I passed up on that. I was just not in the right headspace. I was in the beginning stages of depression, slipping into a moderate stage. Yeah, I had some wake-up calls. Surgery day scheduled. I was hella stressed. I couldn't go in to have no surgical operations done, and the bitch was about to get evicted. Girl, that was a wake-up call. I said, oh no, bitch, you been slacking, honey. I'm like, girl, you have let life, mental stress overtake you, and you cannot let it win. So it's kind of ripped or whatever, but I'm just going to show you guys just a piece of it. Bitch, when you get this in the mail, when you get this in the mail and you have 7 days to pay, or you got to get the out, we not going through that. I can't lose my place. This place is everything. I'm not in no position to do that. I don't want to. I have been in a position like that years ago. I have made a story telling you all about all of that and how I overcame that. I said, girl, you is not reliving through that again. Oh, absolutely not. I owe well over $1,000 and I had to get that done in 7 days. So and the bitch wasn't even working like that. I had to get on my grind. I had to do what I had to do to protect my home and myself. Can you imagine being super depressed and losing your shit too? Oh no. Oh no. I had to talk with my landlord and stuff, and we got things hashed out. And he's like, yeah, because I don't want you to leave. I don't want to have to do that. You're a really good person, and I know you always find a way to make things work. I didn't know what was going on because I haven't heard from you. You know, no, normally if I have something going on, I usually update the landlord and I would tell him because he's really cool, and I am grateful. I'm very grateful. I'm glad he is a landlord. You know, and we got everything hashed out. I told him about my surgery. I'm like, I just had surgery. I've been healing and going through this, and he was really empathetic. We're in hard times. He understand. And I had to reward myself after getting through all of this. I overcame a lot of mental challenges, and I rewarded myself by doing something I have been thinking about wanting to do in recent times to further my education and my career. And I enrolled in college, my babe, so I am a college girl now. I am enrolled. I start this spring. I'll tell you what courses later, honey. I haven't had Wi-Fi in my home in a very long time. I had it one time, it lasted for a month, and that was it. I have a computer, I have a desk over here set up with my computer and the internet, so I'll be doing some online schooling on there. Yeah, girl. And I can figure out and learn how to edit YouTube videos and content and all that stuff. I'm on a patch now. I do not take hormone injections anymore. I let them go because they was not working good enough for me. I don't know if you guys can see, but I'm on the hormone patch now, and this works pretty good. It just get dirty around the edges after like the second day because I wear it one patch exchange weekly. Now I'm actually on two patches because I just changed my regimen. I go and see her in a couple days, so I wear one behind here at the top of my cheeks and one on my stomach to give me all my moans. I will be starting progesterone real soon. I had to fight hard to get that because I never been on it. The doctors act like they don't want to give it to me. But I'm like, girl, I need all my benefits in my hormones. I'm having gender dysphoria. I feel like this isn't working good enough and I need it. Well, you already had your breast surgery and you had this and that, so you don't even need it. Don't tell me what I don't need. I want, and I need. And I need all. Give me all my moans, girl. After some surgeries, the hormones is where it's at. Let me give you that tip right now, ladies. Don't be all the oh my god, the surgeries and what you see online. The hormones is what's gonna give you that softness, that feminine structure. Them surgeries is just to add on to hormones, but you need the moans. I'm bulletproof, nothing to you. Fire away, fire away. Ricochet, you take your aim. Fire away, fire away. You shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. I am titanium. Period, Pooh. I am titanium. You shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. Period. I love that song. It gets me really emotional. It gets me amped up. It gets my adrenaline going when I hear it. I am titanium because it's for real. Like, I'm not made of titanium, but I am powerful. And you are too, my babies. You are very powerful. Learn your power. You have power in you, that's for sure. Find your power and live it up. Be the best you. My bun, because yes, I am still dating. And somebody tried to be funny in the comments on one of them little videos yesterday talking about some, y'all get all these clummy, grimy men. Baby, who? These people I mentioned in these stories, none of these people is my man. I've been telling y'all for a long time I'm not interested in no man. I don't want no man. I ain't looking for no man. And first of all, them trade and all that, that ain't even my... First of all, trade and all that, that ain't even my type. I'm not interested in the least bit. I want to say it, but I don't because I don't want to offend anybody. So you lucky. It's a certain type of man I don't even like. Hood man, street man, that ain't my type, ain't never been. I ain't interested in the least bit. I would never give a man or date a man that don't respect me and support me to the fullest. I would never date a man that live in a closet. That's not Hazel. I don't get down like that. I'm not gonna be hitting from a family member, a mother, a father, nothing. You're gonna treat me as a respected human being, period. Anyway, I do have a guy. He's my bun. That's his name, my bun. And he's very supporting, very loving to me. He may be an older gentleman, but he's good for me. He came in my life in a time I was not looking for no man. I told him that several of times. I don't want one. I'm not looking. I'm not interested. How did it work out? I don't know how. Baby, by the grace of God, I went with the flow. I gave it a chance, and it is what it is. They say good things always come unexpected. That was very unexpected because it's so crazy because I still feel the same way to this day of like independent, ain't looking for no man, blah, 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 blah. No, I have grace for him still. I have grace for him even with the mindset. No, it was definitely Christmas. I was telling him for a while that I wanted a drone. I was like, I'm scared of it because it reminded me of a big flying bug or a bat. So he got me a drone, you guys. So it got the remote control. I flew it around the house a couple times. It crashed and stuff. So I'm like, oh, that ain't a good idea. I would show you guys, right? Oh, you trying to clock my stomach, girl. Stay on my business, girl. Yes, girl, it's been hard trying to lose weight now. Girl, it's so easy for fat to be packed up on me. I can't get no more bigger. I cannot gain no more weight. If I do, you bitches really won't see me for a long time until I get it off of me. So Hazel can't gain no more weight. I am the biggest I ever been in my entire life. I used to think I was real big years ago. So this is like, but it's fitting on me as a woman. It's crazy. It did not look right on me as a male, but it looks like really good on me as a woman, but I still don't like it. I don't want all that weight on me. A bitch is getting tired, lazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I used to be able to just work my tail off, and now it's like, oh girl, I'm tired. I don't feel like it. I don't even want to be entertained. I'm too young to be like that. A bitch is 31 years old, but I don't want to be not unmotivated, you know? So yeah, I got a drone, you guys. We can fly it around at the park sometime, doing some vlogs. It got a camera on here. I don't know how good the camera is. So I am finna get so greedy tonight, you guys, because I made a pledge to myself. I said, you know what? We gonna start diet number 100 tomorrow. So I'm finna eat cheesecake and pancakes and stuff tonight. And we're gonna start fresh tomorrow. It's gonna be very hard because I have a craving. I haven't had a drink in a long, long time. I had some drinks when I went to Vegas last year. Before that, I haven't had a drink since then, and I haven't had a drink before that in years. I stopped drinking years ago. I haven't had no interest in it since. But this last week, I've been craving beer because I used to be a huge beer drinker. Like how y'all uncles and y'all aunties be drinking beer. That was Hazel. A beer was my thing. Just like I be puffing on his vape, had his vape always in my hand or by me. That was a beer. I wake up in the morning, drink my beer, just throughout the day. And I have a strong, strong craving for a beer. Y'all never seen me drunk before. I never been on camera buzzed, drunk or any of that. Y'all always just got sober Hazel. Well, I had a time where I was on camera when I used to be on that Bigo app. We ain't gonna spill the beans too much, but some of y'all that used to be up over there, y'all know what's up. But drinking, no. Y'all really just always have sober Hazel, you know? It will be extra entertaining, I will tell you that. You guys will be getting every day, for real, for real. 'Cause when I start drinking, it just brings another side of me out that I let go, you know? I don't want to be on that turned up level like that. I had lessons and blessings, literally. They was coming hand in hand. One day it was a lesson, the next day it was a blessing. We're gonna make this year more blessings though. I've also been washing my hair, y'all, because my wig is getting a little stiff. Anyway, my babies, I love y'all so much. I'm ready to get greedy, honey, so I can eat my cheesecake and we can be on our, we can watch Tubi on our TV now. We ain't got to put in DVD. I like DVDs. I'm old school. I didn't have Wi-Fi for years because I didn't care about watching streaming. But we're in this era now, and it is really convenient. You can watch thousands of movies online. So now I can just sit back, you know what I'm saying, in a bed and snuggle up with the cover and have my good Tubi scary movies playing and just getting greedy with cheesecake and stuff. And just, oh my God, just being so cozy. That's Hazel element. That's what makes me happy, comfortable. I get in my comfort zone, in my shell. I'm a Capricorn, and I like to stay in my shell. I don't want to be bothered with no phone calls, no nothing. Speaking of that, I want to apologize to anyone who has messaged me and I have not got back to you. I am horrible when it comes to messaging and texting. I may see it, oh, I'm going to get back to it later and never get back to it. So I apologize. It may be a month later till Hazel get back to you. I'm good with phone calls, but I'm not good with messaging. So don't think it's nothing shady. My babe, see you guys next video. I'm so tired for eating all that cheesecake. Good night.